Hi everybody, today is a treat from So Yang. Yes, she's back in the channel. I feature her a lot. Her last song I dedicated to the war in the Ukraine simply because it was called The Prayer, and her version of it was just spectacular. But today she comes back in a different genre and a different form. And today we have So Yang, and it's a video from a concert that she did in honor of a video game soundtrack, and she sings it in Korea, and it's from Lost Ark. Now Lost Ark, everybody, is a top-down 2D fantasy, massively multiplayer online action role-playing game. Now imagine saying that if you're drunk. But it's a fantasy, which is a genre of speculative fiction involving magical elements. A massively multiplayer online playing role is a video game that combines aspects of a role-playing video game and a multiplayer online game. So those in the genre of playing video games would understand that. And it is co-developed by Tribot Studio and Smilegate's game development. And Smilegate is a South Korean video game developer and publisher which develops and publishes a service of mobile and PC online games. And it's also a subsidiary of Smilegate RPG, which is also South Korean developer and publisher. It was fully released in South Korean region in 2019, and the game was also released in North America, South America, Europe on February the 11th this year, where it was published by Amazon Games. Now Amazon Games are huge in their own right, and as we know, it's an American video game company and division of the online retailing company. Within 24 hours of release, it became the second most played game on Steam. Steam is a video game digital distribution service and storefront by value. Now, Lost Ark won 6 Games Awards in various categories at the South Game Awards in 2019, which is an annual South Korean awards ceremony that recognizes individuals and businesses that have contributed to the domestic game industry. And the Lost Ark itself cost $85.4 million to make. Now, when it comes to gameplay, it's primarily focused on PvE, which is the player versus environment or player versus enemy, and that's a term used for both single player and online games. And when it came to its release, the game was released, as I said, this year as a free-to-play, which is video games that are games that give players access to a significant portion of their content without paying, and do not require paying to continue to play. So with title service in North America, South America and Europe, without Amazon Games serving as the global publisher, users that pre-purchased 1 hour of the founders packs could play 3 days early on February the 8th of this year before it was launched. So the game is unavailable in Belgium and the Netherlands, owing to some of its in-game reward systems incompatibility with their loot box legislation, and that is a consumable virtual item which can be redeemed to receive a ransom selection of further virtual items when it was launched. So it's done really well. It costs a lot of money to make. I'm sure they paid a beautiful handsome fee for the wonderful So Yang to go along and sing the title song. The title song in English, it's just Lost Arks. I have the lyrics in front of me. I'm looking forward to going through because I've just read them. It's called Sweet Dreams, My Dear. It's very short and very sweet. And let's listen to her Korean version. I'm also going to attach her English version in the description for you to click onto. Absolutely beautiful to listen to in English. I'm intrigued as to know what it sounds like in Korean, but I love the Korean language. I featured a lot of Korean acts on my channel. So please comment, please like, and if you're not subscribed to my channel and you're from South Korea, please subscribe. All my videos on my channel are in your language. Take it away, So Yang, singing Sweet Dreams, My Dear at the Lost Ark concert and the title song for the video game. Take it away.
개개인 멜로디 작은 아픔까지 끌어안고 삶은 때론 그린 노을처럼 따뜻한 내일을 약속해요. 기억해요. 스쳐갔던 그 콧노래 마주쳤던 눈물들 잃어버린 꿈들을 소중했던 날들을 꿈꿔요. 빗바람 낙원에 혼자 울고 있을 때 세상을 비춰준 내 맘이 내일을 마주하게 보이나요? 내가 머물던 자리 언제나 당신을 기다리던 삶은 때론 찬란한 별빛처럼 바라보는 것만으로도 설레는 어떻게 날아야 하는지 고민하지 말아요. 소중한 한 조각 추억이 당신을 알게 할 거예요. 이 말을 해주고 싶어요. 예쁜 꿈을 꾸라고.
Isn't she an incredible artist that puts a smile on your face every time she sings? That song was beautifully sung. She's angelic looking in it. Her vocal cords are angelic. The music was sensational. The choir in the background was just enough to ease you out of that song, smiling. And when she smiles, it's very infectious. I always find that with So Young. She smiles and you smile with her. You go, I smile with you. Beautifully sung, So Yang, and it's a great soundtrack to a wonderful video game that I think, as I said, that the simplicity of it is what it's about. Not everybody wants technical games, so people criticizing it ought not to. Let's get to the lyrics. They're very simple, and we'll keep this short because a lot of people had seen this single and they said, I wonder where So Yang is at the moment. She's not doing many videos, but she put out recently a statement that said, I'm on vacation, relaxing on vacation, and she deserves to relax and be on vacation, everybody. We all know that, like anybody. And hasn't been in the studio to do many things, but this is a wonderful video to drop, So Yang. It's very beautiful. It keeps the fans happy, keeps me happy. I've featured you about several times on my channel so far, and I will continue to throughout 2022 because I think you are uniquely unique and one of the most angelic singers today. I really do. I love your voice. Korean or English, incredible. So don't forget, in the description there's a link to So-Young's English version, and it's worth listening to. And even if you're from South Korea, it's worth listening to. You'll enjoy it just as much. Sweet Dreams, here we go with the lyrics. Can you hear the crystal melody with a small hint of misery? It starts. Life sometimes promises warm tomorrow, just like a dusty sunset in splendor. And I remember the humming sound is passing by, the tears we have held back, all the dreams that I have lost in those precious days. This song is about the video game, and to all the video game fans, what I do on my channel is I give you my interpretation of the lyrics. We have some fun with the lyrics, and if the lyrics go outside the box to talk to you in another way, that is what I try and do. I give you another interpretation of it. I'm not a huge video fan, but I would like to give my interpretation of these lyrics. Sorry for any outside noises, it's just a lot of construction work at the moment. And it says, can you hear the crystal melody with a small hint of misery? During that performance, So-Young, I will say I didn't hear any misery. I just heard an angel singing. But it says, because life sometimes promises warm tomorrow, just like a dusty sunset in splendor. So you create the image of clouds, and when the clouds disappear, you can see everything. And it's like seeing the future. It's like that dusty sunset. And life sometimes promises, she says, sometimes promises warm tomorrow. Yes, it does. Not always, but sometimes. So if anybody is struggling and they're feeling lost and they feel their life is lost, don't worry, because there's always, tomorrow can be a better day. It continues, just keep in the second verse, it's now middle part of the lyrics. Just keep on dreaming and dreaming alone in the faded paradise. Your heart that is lighting up the world takes me to a beautiful dawn. So the song is telling you to dream, and that is what life is about. Let us all dream. Let's get inspiration from this video game and the characters. That's what they do. They go from one world to another and they dream. Because dreaming, if we don't dream and have ambitious dreams and dream about what we would like, how we would like our lives to be the future, it's going to be a very dark world we live in. So let's go into the new world full of light. I think So-Young wearing white in a very beautiful dress. She always wears, I feel, very beautiful handmade costumes, traditional costumes, or she wears beautiful, elegant gowns like the one in this video. And it's symbolic when she wears white. It's giving hope. And when she smiles and looks up to the sky, she's looking at that other world. What world am I going to? Where is my life going to? We all wonder about it. And only your heart can light up the world. If your heart beats, you're here for a reason. Remember that. So it continues. Can you see the place I used to stay, waiting for you to call me? Waiting for you to call me. So can you see the place I used to stay? So that could be somebody with somebody, their heart is with somebody, they love somebody, but they had to leave and they were waiting before they left for you to say, I love you, or stay here. Sometimes in life, it's like when two people are together and one has to go away, they're waiting for the other person to say, just remember, I love you, or just remember, you're important to me. Sometimes that doesn't happen. They leave and the other person feels, oh, they know how I feel. They might know, but sometimes they like to hear it. So you go, just keep dreaming and dreaming. You don't fold your wings in doubt. And you see, even in the English version, a clip from the video game where the wings comes out. She's looking up to the sky, and So-Young reenacts that on stage when looking up. So in an image for my video, I'm going to do an image of So Yang with wings, and that's why I've done the wings, to sew together the video game and So Yang. So that is for all you So Yang fans. So it says, keep on dreaming, don't you fold your wings in doubt, each precious memory, they will make you fly away. So spread those wings and go to that world and go to that place your heart yearns. Do it. We have learned one thing, haven't we, from COVID? We have learned one thing from the war in Russia and Ukraine, that life is very, very short, everybody. Just spread your wings, and if you've got dreams, keep dreaming. That's what keeps your heart beating. Keep your heart beating. And then it finishes, I will be there in your memory, sweet dreams, my dear. So even if you are away from the person you love or your family, they know that you love them. They have the memories, they have those smiles, they have the phone, they can ring you, they can email you. There's many ways to contact a person now. So sweet dreams is your message to them. Always keep dreaming, because I'm away to live my dream. So that's my interpretation of the lyrics. I think they're very beautiful, very sweet. And the song was called Sweet Dreams, My Dear. So to all of you So Yang fans, peace, love, happiness. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe, please like, and please comment. Take care for now.